Hello everybody, my name is Cupmaster, and welcome to the Bendy and the Ink Machine Hello Neighbor crossover. I thought that I felt like this deserved its own separate video, mainly because I wasn't able to include this into the revisiting the different versions of Bendy, mainly because like the video was like nearly I think it was like an hour 40, and I didn't really feel like making people like sit through that, even though the Boris and the Dark Survival video was like 2 hours long. So yeah, we're just gonna play this. So yeah. Sorry if if you hear any snufflings, it's just I got allergies.
Alright, Joey. I'm here.
Here's the first difference right here.
Let's see if we can find
it. Happy
one
Halloween. This was released for Halloween. Yeah, so yeah, all of this is different. I'll leave this, I'll again leave these in the link in the description if you want to download these for yourself.
So this is the ink machine, huh? Wonder how you turn it on.
Yeah, I wonder indeed. So this is pretty much just like, I won't really call it version 3, because
Alright, how do I get this to work?
So yeah, hey.
Who put this here?
So yeah, I'm gonna be uploading the
Joey,
Boris
what are you doing?
part 2 to Boris and the Dark Survival on Bendy's 5-year anniversary. Mainly because it feels fitting, and that's also when Boris and the Dark Survival came out, so there'd be like 2 years, or yeah, it's 2 years since that game, I believe. Alright, yeah, this is the one with the flashing. I'm not gonna listen to the tapes because I've like heard them a million times, and I believe you all have. And we're only going through like the minor changes this time around, so we're only doing so it's pretty much just to summarize, this is pretty much just chapter 3, but just completely redone, but this time around
Another day, another dollar.
Oh, sorry about that. Recording this late at night because that's always the smart thing to do. Yeah.
Another day, another dollar.
Indeed. So yeah, yeah, so this is pretty much just like chapter 3, but just with like a couple tweaks to it, really. So, alright, anything around? I forgot, oh. Yeah, I don't know, I kinda like the flash more than the glow, but, oh well. Can't have everything. There's the ink right there. Yeah. I think I like the newer desks a lot more. Right now, I think it's just the wrench I need. Where could that be? Oh,
hey, here's my old desk. I wasted so much time in this chair. Okay,
yeah, that's all
of
of
them.
them. Yeah, so we have to go back and place them now. So I've pretty much already discussed the whole Bendy thing. So I'm not gonna go through it again because I've pretty much gone through it like a broken fucking record at this point. So I feel like for this particular video, I'm just gonna be talking about what are my thoughts on Hello Neighbor.
Now I just need to get the ink flowing somehow.
Hello Neighbor games.
Should be a switch around here somewhere. Then I can start up the main
because
power.
I feel like it feels fitting. I mean, I probably could have been doing Hello Neighbor, but I felt like doing this mainly because of the thing about Hello Neighbor is that video would probably be fucking 8 hours or 6 hours long. and that would just cram right into my fucking gigabytes. And I really don't want that, so we're just gonna do this. Because this is much easier and also less time consuming as well. Even though I felt like this video probably might be like 40 minutes or maybe even like an hour long. Oh wait, why am I going through here for? Yeah, so pretty much my thoughts on like Hello Neighbor. Back when it originally came out, yeah, so I remember, I think my first video on it was like watching Markiplier play it, I think. Let's just go pay immediately visit.
What the heck is this?
Yeah, so pretty much my thoughts on Hello Neighbor is I don't like it, really. I despised like the first game, mainly because like it was very buggy and, oh wait, no, actually there was something I forgot to show you. Gotta go back to here. Instead, it doesn't say running, it says Hello Neighbor. Yeah, I went back for that. So yeah, pretty much my thoughts on it is I don't like it. I'd say it's my least favorite indie game of the 2010s. Revisited over and over again. It's not really inducing, I'd say. Anyway, back onto Hello Neighbor. So, when the first alpha came out, I didn't really care for it that much. Okay. Yeah, so I didn't really care that much because I just saw like Markiplier's videos on it. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I can kind of see the concept. But, so, yeah, after seeing lots of YouTubers they play it, I was like, you know what? When the final, I might give the final build a chance. I might be like, maybe a bit biased or maybe a bit like harsh on this indie project. Maybe it could be good. Like maybe what these YouTubers say about it is not like as bad as I would initially thought. Turns out I was fucking dead wrong, and I kind of wish I got a refund off that game because it is not a very good game. Like, the AI is just, like, I guess at some points I could see, like, oh, it's pretty smart to track your moves, so you have to learn. Is that? No, never mind. Let's change. That's still Bendy. I felt like they probably could have changed that up, maybe. Like, maybe it's showing the neighbor locking a kid in the basement or something. I don't know. Okay, that happened. So yeah, anyway, my thoughts, yeah, so pretty much, like, I just did not like the first game at all.
What happened?
Mainly because, like, I believe it took me about 2 hours to beat the first act, mainly because the neighbor kept getting in my ass.
Well, I guess
I'd have to restart my game, mainly because, like, the crowbar would just get stuck in the grass, and I would
see if I can find a way out.
Have to restart the entire game all over again. And I was not happy about that. Happy Halloween, even though Halloween is past. 2022 now, get with the times.
How did this place get so big?
So yeah. Anyway, like, I'd say like the biggest issue I had with it, it's like the story I didn't really mind, I didn't really care for that much.
Hello?
Hi.
Excuse me, can you help me? Hello?
Where the hell did he go?
I like how, apparently the neighbor in this version replaces only Bendy and Sammy, but doesn't like replace Alice or Doris.
Then maybe I can open it.
That's interesting. So yeah. Oh, hello. So yeah, I'd say this is a crossover. It was kind of weak, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, yeah, I guess I can kind of see where they're going from. They're two indie projects being developed by indie developers who have a set vision, and were probably some of the biggest indie titles since FNAF. And yeah, I can understand that, but I'd say like this is just for Halloween and not really changing. I'd say like maybe like a crossover game probably would have been cool. And I'd say, I think the only connection I had with it is that it was a horror indie title. Although Hello Neighbor kind of, I mean, at some points it would be scary, but then like the rest of it just wouldn't be.
Looks
Really.
like the stairwell's flooded. I'm gonna get out
I
of
feel
here.
like maybe a
I'm gonna find
crossover
way to drain
with maybe Cuphead, because I mean they share the same style. They both have that 1930s like aesthetic. That would have been pretty cool. Like maybe like a Bendy skin or something, and Bendy is a playable character for a limited time, or maybe for like a DLC or something. Or hell, maybe like for a small limited time, like for their new game. Instead of playing as Audrey, you could play as Miss Chalice or something. I don't know, just throwing that out there. But yeah, anyway, back on to Hello Neighbor. I keep getting sidetracked. So, yeah, I did not enjoy the first act. So, when I got to Act 2, I was actually able to beat it a lot quicker. Oh wait, I'm looking for the keys. See, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I was able to beat that a lot quicker than Act 1. Because I'd say it took me about an hour, I think, to beat Act 2. And the reason for that is that I ran into a glitch that I ran out, like, I was walked into a prop and it just launched me over the fence, and I was able to beat that. I was like, okay, you know what, fuck it, I'll take that. Okay, so I might need to stop talking about it for a sec so I can memorize it. Banjo, piano, piano, banjo. Okay. Cool combination. So yeah.
I know there's something I've got to do in here. I feel like I'm missing something.
Bingo. It's just two instruments, but you gotta play them twice. So yeah. Alright, now we can get back on it. So, yeah. Act 3, I just got stuck on. Oh, hi. Yeah. So they only changed like 2 characters, I'd say. Okay, you disappeared. Okay, we can't break that for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, like, when I was able to beat Act 3, I was able to unlock the basement, I was able to do all of that, and then I go into the basement, there's still more. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're still exploring this damn thing. So, I noticed that there's like a huge, massive gap. And
Okay, that should do it.
I tried to jump it, but I just couldn't make it. I was like, wait, what? Is this like a glitch? Am I supposed to like have something like already prepared? As it turns out, you were supposed to. You had to go to a door. You had to go to at least 3 secret rooms. Oh God, I'm very tired.
What the
I probably
heck is
shouldn't be
this?
recording this. I probably should have done this in the afternoon, but hey. So, yeah, like, I go through that, and I'm like, okay, so let me get this straight. I have to go do find those secret rooms, even though the game, like the story, never told me to. Like, I'd say those, like, secret minigames, they would have been fine if they were, like, Easter eggs or, like, say, like, oh, like, maybe, like, secrets that you can come back and explore, but no, they're they're a main part of the main gameplay. And I'm like, okay, but what if someone doesn't know? What if this is like their first time going into Hello Neighbor and they're like, wait, why can't I cross this path? Like, am I missing something? Like, and the game doesn't even tell you to do this. Like, you have to do it yourself. And that's just, it was just horrible, man. And then when I figured out that you have to do this whole stealth thing, I was like, you know what? Enough's enough. I'm done. Like, I've wasted about like 6 hours because it like took me like another 2 or 3 hours to fucking get the basement or to unlock the basement. Because the AI would just be a constant pain in the ass, and I just kept getting lost for most of the time. I was like, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Like, it's kind of like the same issue that you have with the latest FNAF game. Like, you're like, where the fuck do I go? Like, what am I supposed to do? Was this supposed to be finished in time? I don't think it was. Yeah, I pretty much talked over your conversation, neighbor Sammy, but anyway. Is the neighbor secretly Samuel or not? Just joking. Yeah, that's just my experience with Hello Neighbor. Like, so when they made like spin-off games like Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek and Secret Neighbor and Hello Ghast, like, I just didn't give a shit about those games. I'd say my only favorite Hello Neighbor game was probably Alpha 2. Mainly because it was just nice, plain and simple, and it wasn't as rage-inducing, and it got the stealth part pretty okay. Alpha 3 was just trash, man, because like, it was so fucking dark, you couldn't see anything. Like, it was really dark, you couldn't see shit. Hell, like, even like fucking FGTV like said, oh, it's too dark, I can't see anything. And when FGTV criticizes your game, it must be that bad. Because I don't like FGTV. So yeah, like, because I'm pretty sure you know who FGTV are, like the family channel that just milk indie game titles like FNAF, Bendy, Granny, Hello Neighbor, Bendy's Basics, Tattletale, all those. I think he called the neighbor like Arch or something, and I'm not sure if that's his actual name. He was close to catching my ass. So, yeah, when FGTV, like, says something bad about your game, it must be that bad.
Hello? Someone there? I know you're in here.
So,
come out and show yourself.
Like, Alpha 4, I didn't really care that much for. It was just, like, the final version, but just more confusing.
Boris?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Hello Neighbor. Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek, I just didn't give a shit for. A Secret Neighbor, I didn't care for either. Why does it keep showing back clips of... Don't crash. Please don't crash. Okay, cool. Yeah, oh fuck, I just hit my desk. Yeah, Secret Neighbor, from what I heard, was just Among Us, but not fun at all. Pretty much, and not, like, funny at all, like, not memeable. When the neighbor is sauce. Yeah, I'd say the only good thing that came out of Hello Neighbor was the Smash Bits animation. I thought that was fucking funny. The Groundhog Day sequence.
Hey buddy, using that lever handle around? Or are you holding it hostage until I make you something to eat? I thought so.
Yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on Hello Neighbor. It took me like about 2.5 chapters to explain, I believe, or maybe even 1 chapter to explain why I don't like that game. From what I heard, Hello Ghast was decent, but not that great. At least from what I heard in the Hello Neighbor community it was good, but by just ordinary players it was just decent.
There you go.
Give me the goddamn thing. I don't think I'll get the Tommy gun this time, or maybe I could, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I will, really. I just kind of want to just... Oh, do I have to put that on? I think I have to put it on the door. Whoops, I forgot about that. Yeah. Alright, now we're gonna go to the bone. He's gonna get up, move around. There we go. Yeah, I'm not getting the Tommy gun this time. That pipe is just in the wall, because why the hell not? Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I don't know why they got rid of that. Yeah, you can just go.
Looks like it's really dark up ahead. Let's find some light.
I don't really have to worry about you too much. Because you just walk through this. Okay. Hello Neighbor 2, I just did not care for at all. Really, I don't really care that much about this series, really, mainly because, like, the first game was just so fucking awful. Like, I really hated playing that game so much. Like, the amount of... It's kind of like the same relationship that GameCube Dude has with Baldi's Basics. Like, he hates that game mainly because it took him, like, so goddamn long to beat it, and then it was so fucking aggravating and annoying and obnoxious to play.
Another dead end.
It's kind of like the same relationship I have with Hello Neighbor. Although, when I played Baldi's Basics, I thought it was okay. It wasn't really anything, like, groundbreaking. It's pretty much just a slender clone, but... a teacher in a skewl trying to smack your ass and whatnot. Yeah.
Wow. I don't remember any of this.
Only 22 minutes in, damn. We're going by a lot quicker. We're fucking speedrunning this.
Always on time.
I mean, maybe I probably could try and speedrun this game.
Why is there always something
I'm not sure if
blocking
people
the door?
would be like, interested in seeing
Gotta
that.
be a way through.
Plus, I'm pretty sure there's like a world record out there, so it wouldn't really be any point, really. I'd say maybe I probably could try and like speedrun the new game, maybe like when it ever fucking decides to come out. Yeah, this time we're gonna go with the angel path. Maybe we might turn on a little bit. If you're wondering why my video, why I was watching my own video, it's pretty much just editing it, like putting chapters in it, like segment. They're pretty much just like I'm pretty sure you know what they are. They're just segments. I pretty much did that for pretty much a couple of my videos, really. Might still do it, like I did the Finn, when I edited the Finn video. I added in like chapters. I probably didn't need to, but I did it anyway, because why the fuck not? Yeah, and also a little bit of an oh yeah, trick or treat. Yeah, I'm gonna go treat. I don't like tricks. It's true. Yeah, so anyway, speaking of Finn, he recently replied to me again. Like, I didn't like say, it wasn't because of my new video. It wasn't because of, like, it was from a comment, like, 4 months ago, or, like, 5 months ago.
Boris.
Yeah, I think it was, like,
You're scaring me to
5
death.
months ago.
Don't suppose you found
And he,
anything
like,
we can use to protect ourselves
finally
with.
decides to reply to me.
Yes, we'll
And
do.
I'm like, okay, why didn't you just reply to me, like, back when I originally posted this? Why did it take you this long? Were you just going through your emails? We'll never
Looks
know.
like to open this, we're gonna need to
So
throw
pretty
two
much what
levers
he
at once.
said was
You
just,
get
he was
this
pretty
one.
much just
I'll find the
mocking
other.
disabled people for not putting things into context. And he was basically making it that he was in the right and that he had every right to fucking do all this. And I'm like, no, you don't. You just want attention. You're fake as shit, dude. When are you gonna get out of this community and just fucking go away? Man, I should really make another video on it, but I kind of don't want to. Mainly because I don't think he deserves any more attention. And that's why he does these things. Like, he says all these unpopular, like, opinions about W.I.P. Pretty much for his own benefit and for his own gain. Just to, like, piss off the community and get attention and views. Like, think about it. Like, I'd say if a normal person, like, I'd say if a person who wasn't, like, who didn't like Hell of a Boss, they wouldn't be, like, continuing. They wouldn't, like, watch it or anything. They would just be like, okay, this isn't my taste. I can see why people can like this, but it's just not for me. But how Finn does it is Boris gonna... Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. I was in the way. It was very rude of me. Yeah, so anyway, how a normal person would, like, treat that, they would just, like, be like, okay, this is... I don't know why people like this. I can see why they like this. This just isn't for me. That'll be it. But the way Finn does it, like, I'd say if he didn't like it, why would he be making all these videos on it? Like, I'd say, like, oh, because my fans did, but still, like, you don't have to sometimes listen to what your fans want. Sometimes you can just make content that you want to make. But, yeah, I just feel like, I don't genuinely believe he thinks all this. I believe this is just an act, and that he doesn't have any talent to, like, make anybody laugh. Like, Finn's not funny. Like, none of his videos have ever, like, put a smile on my face or ever made me, like,
Better get overtime for this.
laugh or just fucking crying by laughter. Like, none of that shit ever happened. Like, there was no chuckle, no smile, just hatred and anger. Alright, come on. Yeah, so that's pretty much just an update. I don't know why I had to tell you that, but yeah. I probably would have just maybe posted it, like, if I don't decide to go out. I think if fucking community tabs ever, I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers for community posts to work, which I believe is stupid. Like, I don't get it. But hey, when does YouTube ever give a fuck about small creators? So yeah, I can't post in the community tabs, which sucks, so I just pretty much have to mention it in videos. Even though sometimes people probably might not watch those videos, but hey. That's the way the world works.
Now we come to the question. Do I kill you? Do I tear you apart to my heart's delight? The choices of the beautiful are unbearable. How's a girl to choose? Take this little freak, for instance. He crawled in here, trailing his tainted ink to my door. It could have touched me. It could have pulled me back. Do you know what it's like? Living in the dark puddles? It's a buzzing, screaming well of voices. Bits of your mind swimming like fish in a bowl. The first time I was born, it's inky wound.
Alright, Discord decided to go off.
Pussing, shapeless slug. The second time, well, it made me an angel. I will not let the demon touch me again. I'm so close now. So almost perfect. Yes, I will spare you. For now. Better yet, ascend and leave this place. If you will do a few easy, weensy little favors for me.
Dog with the sauce.
Return to the lift, my little errand boy. We have work to do.
Alright. Back to our adventure. Alright. I'd say the most interesting part is that he didn't cover 7, which was interesting, episode 7. I found that pretty interesting. Then again, he didn't, like, cover episode 2, mainly because why the hell not? Like, why? Oh, if I'm gonna do reviews, quote unquote, I don't really, they're not really reviews, they're just hate videos, if anything. If you wanted to do,
There are so few rules.
reviews, like, I'm pretty sure for the sake of completion, you would wanna
But there is one rule. We all know it.
get every episode, like, out there. Not with Finn. I mean, I'm not complaining, really. Like,
Out in the open for too long.
I feel like we should keep that little prick away from Hell of a Boss. Because I'd say, as a reviewer, I don't really think he's that good. And especially as a voice actor, I don't really think he's that good.
Now,
Fuck
let
off.
us begin.
Wait, let me fix that. Medium. Maybe low, I'd say. So, did that work? Yeah. Sorry about that. I just gotta. It's just for lag's sake. It just started to lag really quickly. Really weird.
So fast if I were
Yeah, I don't care.
you never try.
One down.
Where's the gearbox? Alright.
This one's
Nope.
empty.
Nothing in there. Yeah, I don't really think Finn's a good voice actor. Mainly because, like, he just, like, whenever, like, say if I wanted to, like, not that I ever would, I would never fucking hire him. Like, I say, especially now, I wouldn't hire him. But let's say if I was to, and let's say if I would call for, like, a serious scene. Basically, from what I've learned, how do you think he would treat that? Would he go for a serious tone, like, be like, hey, or like, how you pretty much, like, treat the scene how the director wants it. Like, oh, this is a dark, serious scene, we should better, like, take it as a serious scene. Would you think Finn would take it seriously, or would he just, like, fuck it all up and just make his goofy, stupid, childlike, man-baby, like, voice that he accuses Brandon of doing, even though he never did that? But hey, we gotta fucking poke jabs at people who never did, like, shit to me, because why the hell not? Oh, there was a gearbox here and I didn't even see it.
That should be plenty.
Oh, sweet.
Return them to me. And try not to die on the way back.
Okay. What is that? Never mind. Guess we'll never know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would just do it in that voice. Hell, even with I've seen like a couple of his comic dubs, and I'd say the voices he gave those characters just did not suit them at all. Really. Oh, shit. Like, I think he gave, like, didn't he give, like, Luna, like, a really, like, fucking goofy, like, childlike voice? And it just did not fit at all. It didn't fit with, like, the character. It didn't even fit with the scene, really. Oh, and the neighbor showed up. Because why the hell not? There's one thing I could say about the Neighbor is that
Right.
I don't hate the Neighbor as much as I hate Finn, mainly because I know the Neighbor isn't a scumbag like Finn. And I also know that the creators aren't scumbags, because I'm pretty sure they're nice people, but I'd say Tiny Dub just doesn't really know how to make a good game.
They're just stuffed full of extra thick ink. It makes me sick. And yet, it's the perfect thing for keeping myself together. If you're gonna catch them, you'll have to learn to move quietly. Come back to my door. I have something that you'll need.
Yeah, he was just stuck there. Alright, yeah. But enough about Finn. I think if he does, maybe make
Always
an
on
episode
time.
about... I think if he does make a video about 8, which I don't think he will, I think he's just done with it, really. Which is probably a good thing, because I feel like we should keep that little prick away from Hell of a Boss and just Vivzy Pop in general. Oh wait, am I going back to... Oh shit, no, I need to go to 11. Whoops. God fucking damn it. Okay. Alright. Yeah. But I think if he does do it, I'll probably make a video about it, or it probably just won't, really. I think 'cause I feel like he's earned it. He has enough attention at the moment. I don't think he deserves any more. Of course. Alright, we're just gonna fucking hide. Because that many enemies is just way too much, man. Free surface, that's just calling for death, man. Guess I can just get him here. Alright, now we play the waiting game. Okay. Ruined it. Alright. God fucking damn it. Alright, we're just gonna wait out here then. This one out here. I'll probably call Boris in case the Neighbor shows up.
Makes my skin crawl. But the task is done. Bring me back my equipment, please.
Problem. Perfect, just in time. Oh, was she now?
Back to the grind.
So yeah, I'm thinking about, like, I'd say when episode 8 does come out and I've rewatched it, I'm thinking about maybe making a tier list video, like ranking each episode, maybe.
Turn the little wheels, then bring me their power cores. Please don't make me regret sparing you. I can always change.
Although maybe someone might beat me to the punch, but who cares, really, I'll still make the video regardless. Oh, and if you're wondering what my thoughts are on episode 6 and 7, my thoughts on 6, I fucking loved it. I liked it a lot more than 5, but I'm not gonna go over that. I've pretty much just beaten that like a broken record, really. So yeah, anyway, thoughts on 6. I really liked it. Like, I'd say character development for Moxie and Blitz I really liked. And we also got to see Millie and Luna team up to, like, bust them out, even though I probably would have preferred a little bit more on that. But still, what we got, regardless, was pretty damn cool. I liked it. The fight scenes I really fucking loved. They were freaking epic. And it definitely explains why it took a lot longer to make than the previous episodes, but hey. Yeah. I'd say the only issue I had with 6 was its editing. It just felt way too, like, Deus Ex Machina, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I felt like Stolas coming in to, like, save them just kind of felt kind of lazy and cheap. Like, I felt like that was probably the perfect setup for, like, a part scenario. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on 6. Now with 7, I don't really know what to think about 7. Like, I don't really hate it, but at the same time, I don't really love it. Like, I'd say just a normal playing episode, I'd say it's okay, but I'd say for a finale structure episode, it doesn't really, like, work. And the reason why I think that is just because, like, you know how, like, most finales, like, say, like, if it was, like, a 2-parter, right? You know how, like, at the end of the first part, let's take the, finale to Ben 10 Alien Force as an example. So, spoilers if you haven't seen that, show. So yeah, at the end of that episode, part 1 of the finale to that show, and so basically how the first part of that episode ends with Ben surrendering the Omnitrix to Vilgax in order to save his friends. And that's where that first part ends. So you're like, so there's high stakes involved. Vilgax, oh, fuck. So Vilgax now has the Omnitrix. What the hell are our characters gonna do? And the second part, like, continues off, like, oh, how are we gonna... He went away fast. Damn, that was very quick. So yeah, like, the episode, like, ends with the Omnitrix being taken. Like, you're like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? How are they gonna get it back? Like, high stakes like that. With episode 7, even though it doesn't really even have a name, I'll just call it Aussies, or maybe it does. I think it does. Wait, let me just go. Let me just quickly real check. Okay, maybe I might have to get a station to do that. Yep, there we go. Alright, I just looked it up. It was just Aussies. Man, I'm dumb sometimes. So yeah. Like, with Aussies, it doesn't really, like, have high stakes or anything. Like, I'd say as a finale episode, it doesn't really work. Where I'd say as Truth Seekers kind of did, because it kind of showed them, like, being... Like, because you would assume that it would be, like, them getting captured. I'd say how this would work is... I'd say, like, maybe, like, switch 7's episode plot around with 6. So make Aussies episode 6 and then Truth Seekers episode 7. So basically how it would work is... So basically how Aussie would... So Aussie's episode would just, like, where they go to the Lust Ring. That will play out as normal. Oh, fuck, that was already normal. So yeah, that episode would play out just normal. And so it would have, like, the whole, like... Millie and Moxie going to Aussies, Blitz spying on them. And I'd say the episode would end with, like, Blitz and Stolas, like, assumingly, like, breaking up. Apparently they did. Or they just pretty much just, like, had a fight. Like, I'd continue that. So I'd basically, like, leave that as normal. But with 6, I'd say make it as a 2-parter, where it ends with the IMP, like, the crew being captured. And I'd say maybe, like, I'd have, like, the fight play out a bit differently, where Dorks maybe stand much of a bigger fight than the crew expected. Where I'd say the fight, like, granted I liked it, the only issue I had is that it kind of felt, like, a bit too easy, really. Like, there was, like, Like, there was no, like, mistakes, even though Moxie did kind of, like, mess up a tiny bit, but not that much, really. I'd say that was the only issues I had, is that, like, they didn't really, like, the dorks didn't really, like, fight back. Well, they did fight back, but it just didn't really, it just looked like they didn't really lay a single hand on them. I'd say I maybe, like, have that, where the dorks maybe stand up a much bigger fight, and it maybe stand up a much bigger threat than the IMP originally, like, thought. So the episode would end with them getting captured, and then, like, when, like, and then it would just, like, yeah, the second episode would start out with Stolas, like, still being a bit sad about the whole, like, fight that him and Blitzy had. But then, when he, like, say he wants to go back and maybe, like, see how he's doing, he notices he's not there. So, I'd say maybe, like, for that episode, he would probably, like, try and, like, figure out what happened to them. But then it would, like, come to a point where they find out that they're taken, like, they haven't, like, called back. So then Stolas would come back to, like, save them in a bit of a struggle. And then, like, yeah, that's pretty much, like, how I would put it, really. So Stolas, like, tries to go and save them. But the dorks still pose a much bigger threat. But then, say, like, Stolas was able to, like, get the upper hand in the end and then save, and then maybe Blitz has a much bigger, like, has much more respect for Stolas because, like, Stolas saved his life in the hands of a pretty powerful threat. Whereas with 7, it just kind of felt like his character development kind of went backwards a bit. Which I'm surprised Finn didn't bring up, because I was for certain that that bastard was going to bring that up and bring it in a much more toxic way, but anyway. So yeah. That's pretty much how I would pretty much fix it. I'd say that it's like an 8-episode structure for Hell of a Boss. I don't really think it, so far, it doesn't really, like, work. Where I'd say, like, maybe not have it, like, 8. I'd say maybe, like, 10. So, pretty much have, like, the episodes, like, and then have, like, another, maybe, finale, where it's more focused about, like, Stolas' assassination, really. Or maybe they might be focusing more on that in Season 2. Which, I'd say, like, yeah, if you're gonna, I'd say if it is gonna be, like, for Season 2, like, then again, we don't really know fully, but I feel like most people are assuming that it might be for Season 2, or maybe, like, yeah, it's just, like, I'd say Ozzy as a finale doesn't really, like, work, mainly because there's, like, not really any high stakes. I guess the only high stake is that Blitz and Stolas are now apart, but still, like, it doesn't show. I'd say that ending probably could have worked if, like, you know, when Stolas is, like, on the stairwell, like, looking all sad and defeated, maybe the camera could have zoomed out and see Stryker up there ready to attack. I feel like that probably would have been a lot better, and it would have actually put some high stakes, like, oh shit, Stryker's right there, he's gonna kill Stolas, and Blitz isn't around to see this, like, it would have added some, like, stakes to it, but instead, there isn't, really. And that's kind of the biggest issue I have with Ozzy's. As a finale, it just doesn't really work, in my opinion. Whereas episode 6, Truth Seekers, kind of worked as a finale, but the ending kind of ruined it. Really. But yeah, that's pretty much how I would interpret it. Maybe people are happy with how it's going, and it's probably just me that's feeling this way, but hey. Not everything is perfect. I think if everything was perfect, it'd be pretty fucking boring. Like, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much how I would, like, do it. I probably could have been wrong, but, you know, just...
Now that was fun. Oh,
Well, I probably could have done the Tommy gun, because Bendy hasn't really been much of a problem, or the Neighbor really hasn't, but... Oh well.
Another day, another dollar.
Wait, I can actually break that. I don't really care if he gets me at this part. There's nothing here. Was this in the original? Like, this is where the 3 switches are to trigger the boss gauntlet. Like, they're not there. It's just a wall. Talk about very anticlimactic there. God. Was that in the original, like, crossover, or was that just added there? I don't know. I'm not sure if people... I'm not... Oh, are you fucking serious? He's right there. He was just at Heavenly Toys. But he's right. Or maybe he did spawn there. I don't fucking know. Alright, we're just gonna have to wait for him to fucking... leave. But wasn't he at Heavenly Toys? Or did he just not spawn there? I'm pretty sure he was, but then he was like, nah, fuck it, I'm just gonna go the other way. See. Alright. Is he actually coming down this way? Or is he just being a dick and just taunting with me? I think the neighbor is a lot faster than Bendy, I think. Or maybe his walk cycle is a lot faster. Is he going the opposite direction? I don't know. I think he is. Or did he just leave? Or he could be around this corner. Maybe still. No, I think he left. Or he could still be around this corner. No, he left. That was quick. I'm not sure if that was a bug or not, but hey, I'll take it. Yeah. He wasn't as much of a problem there. Mainly because this was before they added the boss gauntlet in there.
Another day, another dollar.
Again.
Punching in.
Yeah. Kill the butcher again, and also some searchers. I don't know why they're there. I guess they're just there. Yeah. Imagine if they like ported over the like old chapter, like the first version that was released, where all the items were just all over the fucking place, and it would take you like 2 hours to fucking do it. Charlie didn't do anything. He just stood there. He didn't even attack. Whereas Barley and Edgar are actually doing shit. And his head is just stuck. Great. This is awesome. This is what I like about Bendy bugs. Pretty funny. Whereas FNAF security breach bugs are not that fun. They're just... I guess they are a little bit funny, but like at times they could just... That's not on the wall. Cause at least, fucking... Yeah, I felt like for that game they probably should have added an autosave. Yeah, I don't really care. Yeah, I probably could have done it this run, but I was like, nah. It's like fucking... What's time is it? It's like fucking 3:30. It's like 3:47 in the morning right now. I don't really feel like going through all that crap right now. I'm like really fucking tired right now. I just want to get through this and then I go to bed. And I'll probably premiere this like tomorrow or maybe even later in the day. I don't fucking know. Oh yeah, there's no axe there. So I pretty much just opened this door for no fucking reason. Real mature, Boris. Real mature. It looks like we're gonna go into this one stealthy, like boys, because killing him with the pipe takes fucking forever. So we're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Don't tell me to be quiet. And don't tell me to shush. I'll shush when I want to. Oh, there's no headphones. Yeah, I think I told this in the previous story, or maybe I didn't. There was a big Bendy fan who actually, like, when the projectionist, like, broke, he literally, like, broke his headphones. And the developers saw that and added his headphones into the game. I thought that was kind of funny. Is that him? It's hard to tell if that's him or not, mainly because, like, there's projectors, like, fucking everywhere. Surprised they didn't model the projectionists like the Neighbor. Which is kind of inconsistent, like you model... Is he coming back again? Why? Why go that way and then you're like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go back from where I came. I'm just gonna go this way. Even though it looked like I was about to go this way, I'm gonna go the other way, because why the hell not? Why? Ah, fuck. Alright, which way is it going? Okay, he's coming now. Okay, he stopped. Perfect. This one isn't as big brain as the other one. Especially since it's very inconsistent on where it's chest. By him. Alright, yeah, I was right. It's over here. Alright, let's go.
Bring them to me. Now.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. He's coming back right down there. Is he going the other direction? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, he's just stuck. He couldn't catch me. So we can not gonna do any secrets or anything because we've already covered that in the previous Bendy related video. Not the Dark Survival one, but the revisiting the previous chapters. Nope, that one's good. Maybe I could, maybe, like, play the main game, but I'm not sure if people would be interested in that. Like, I could probably revisit the entire game again. Although I could probably just do, like, chapter 4 and 5, really, mainly because I've already done, like, 1 through 3, so I'm not sure if people would be interested in that. Alright, I want to see if you can bug it. Yeah, you can. Bye, Morris! See you later, bud. Alright, we're just gonna wait here. You can be able to break it. You can actually do that in the main version. You can do that in the final version, too. Or you could actually just, like, fucking squeeze right out of it. Which is interesting. I'm surprised they didn't patch that. Yeah, so that kind of ties in my theory that they just, like, the elevator crashing, it's just the elevator just going down endless, like, it stops, but then it just re-uses, it's like on loop, and it makes it look like it's falling through, like, 50,000 fucking floors. Just makes me wonder how many fucking floors there are of this goddamn place. I haven't read the new book either, so might pick it up maybe, who knows. Maybe give that a read. Even though many people weren't happy about the book, well, they weren't really happy about the book, but I mean, they probably were, but I'd say, like I said in my Boris video, like, whenever, like, people brought up news about the book, they would be like, oh, they could bring up news about, okay, we're just seeing his crotch, great. Cool. Yeah, Alice is gonna, take you now, but, yeah, never mind. You could have, like, hid or ran. Oh, well. Oh, hi. I completely forgot this was all about Hello Neighbor. Created by mood. Tiny builds are going to be credited in this. Yeah, there's Jacksepticeye and Will Ryan, DA Games. Oh yeah, I basically like paused the video and just looked through all of these. No, my name never made it in there, in case you were wondering. Yeah. I think I did pledge them like $1 once, but plus I don't really care. I know Ethos Boom made it in here once, and I believe a couple others. Neighbour will return. Yeah, I like how they keep all that Bendy related shit. Yet they have yeah, they're just blocking. They're like, no, move aside. This is my game, bitch. Yeah. Dead. I mean, that's pretty much what happens. Yeah, anyway, sorry if I kind of went a bit quiet there at the end. I didn't really have anything, like, major to say, really. Yeah. Anyway, maybe I was saying I just, like, completely fucking forgot at the end. Anyway, I'm just gonna end this here. Or actually, I might show you guys something, else. Let me just, get it up real quick. Sorry if you won't be able to see the top. This is just something I want to, like, quickly just show you. We'll turn that off. So, yeah, this is pretty much, like, basically what I've been doing for the past, like, week. So yeah, the tracks in this mod are gonna be like, you can see them right there. This is just like, pretty much I just need to like, the backgrounds and whatnot I probably might change. The icon grid I'll probably change. Right now this is just all like pretty much these songs are just like upside remixes, like pretty much like upside remixes of like the main game, but
3, 2, 1.
so yeah, the off the area you can see I left it in this because I'm an idiot. So yeah, as you can see, the background might be a bit similar to my other mod, like the over the mod. Yeah, so pretty much, and then like you go, just do this one. If we'll fucking load in time.
3, 2, 1.
So yeah, this is pretty much just like, so I do like, I will work on like custom sprites and whatnot. So here's the real, if you're wondering why she's like spazzing out, and I also grabbed the boyfriend holding GF7. So yeah, and then we also have like some script events which I'll bring out. So yeah, these are not actual like songs, these are just like example songs that I'm just grabbing out.
2, 1.
So yeah, pretty much what I did here was just have girlfriend, like I pretty much like created a new character, but I pretty much just made girlfriend loop the scared animation for like the whole song, which is pretty cool. So yeah, the background is done entirely in code. So yeah, these are not going to be the actual songs that are in these. These are just like example songs that I'm using. So yeah, the eye changes, because I'm pretty sure you guys are aware that there's a script event that allows you to swap characters mid-song, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, and then there's like tentacles everywhere, mainly because the song is called Tentacles. And also, I changed the pause menu to Love Around the World. And yeah. So if we just, I'll just show you the game over screen. So I'm just gonna yeah. All right, this is the game over screen. This one's a real banger. Yeah. I'll also just show you the I don't really have like cutscenes in it like as of right now. So these are just example cutscenes. I'm only just gonna show you like one. Like if you just want to, like if you want to watch these, you can just type in ZTV. You can just watch it all, really. Pretty much, like I'd say the starting is gonna be pretty much similar to this, where it just starts with Dave insulting Zone like always. But pretty much like boyfriend and girlfriend crash in, or just go in. They're like, let's rap, bitch. Yeah, that's pretty much just basically the gist, really. So yeah, that's pretty much just about it, really. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. I'm sorry if sorry for like maybe bringing up past like drama and whatnot in this video. I've been just like, sorry if I haven't really been like focusing much about the the zone skins, where I'd say, oh, I'll bring in like skins and whatnot into this. That is still happening. Like, I'm sorry if I haven't really been working on that fully. I have been, but I've just been very occupied with the. Let's just turn this down just so you can like hear me. I'm not sure if like I press 0. I'm not sure if you can still hear me or not. But yeah. Anyway, like I'm sorry if I haven't like fully been like really like notifying like, oh, I'm sorry I'm not like 100% like news sharing about like certain things. That's like a part of like mod development, or hell, even like game development. Like, just to give you a bit of a heads up, if you ever want to like mod, like if you ever want to become like a Friday Night Funkin' modder that like makes full weeks, or hell, maybe even makes like skins over like characters that are in the game. If you ever if you ever like accidentally find yourself working on 2 different projects, just focus on just the one, like the main one, and then, because if you just focus on 2, it would just become like a pressurizing stress like mess. It'll just become very stressful, really. So yeah, I'm sorry if I haven't really been like fully like sharing news. It's just like, it just became like, I was just like scared if I just didn't like I just felt like I had to like at least like share at least something, because it just felt like if I just never shared something, people would pretty much just compare me like, oh, you've become the one thing you fucking like attack, like the one thing you defend. Oh, you learned it from your master, or some fucking bullshit like that. And pretty much what I've seen the Bendy fans like do whenever things don't go their way, they just like harass and attack others who maybe even agree with how they handle things, or hell, even disagree with it. Like, yeah, I'm sorry if like I didn't really show much. It's just I've been just focusing on a lot of other stuff, really, like Doge and Deuce and like that, and also like drama relating to Finn that fucking popped up again, like him trying to fucking spark that up again. So like, I'm sorry if that things had become that way, but I'm planning on hopefully releasing the skins for the Zone over Mom mod. Like, I'm hoping to release those either later in the day, or I'll probably release those like next week or something, just to like give you something to like enjoy for the meantime while I'm working on this much bigger project. Like, yeah, I'm sorry if things haven't really been like fully 100%. I've been just like focusing on this. So, and also I have like, I have like so I have like Twitter where I'll be like posting like updates and whatnot on like mod related stuff, and hell, I even have the Game Jolt page for the Zone Scan Full Week mod if you want to like ask me questions there. Granted, I don't think I'll reply to everyone, but I'll probably like, if you have a question, you can just like post it there, and I'll be like, yeah, and I'll answer it for you. Like, oh, what will be like in the main song? Like, what features will there be? Like, I probably won't give too much away, but I'll be able to like answer your question. I'll try to answer like all your questions. So yeah, I know I'm extending this for even longer. Like, I'm sorry if I just sorry. Like, I know I'm like apologizing a lot. I'm just like sorry for like keeping you guys at wait. Like, I just didn't want this just to become a thing where it's like the Bendy fans like, oh, if you don't show me anything, you're dead to me. You're a fucking cunt. I'm gonna fucking come to your house with a knife and slit your throat if you don't fucking share me any news on this. Like, I just don't want it to become like that. Yeah, I'm just sorry that had to be this way, but that's just like a side of game development and just a side of mod development that I genuinely don't like at all. But yeah, anyway, that's all I have to say. I know I'm extending this and just repeating myself over and over again. And also, just one more thing I noticed is that I think you might be thinking, oh, the colors for Menu Zone and Boyfriend, those colors are different. Sorry if it's like that. I might probably try and fix it, but again, this is not like a final. I won't be using the the zone over mod in the folder on this mod. I'll probably be doing like a custom sprite in Adobe Animate maybe, or probably I will be doing that. That's not a maybe. That's definitely 100%. Along with like animated cutscenes and whatnot and mechanics and shit. I'll just see if I can try what I'll do, but yeah, I'm extending this any longer. Like, again, like, sorry if I haven't really been in touch. Alright, I'm just gonna end this video now. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I'll leave a link to the Hello Neighbor / Bendy crossover. I'll leave that in the description, along with I'll link my Twitter, and I'll also link the Game Jolt page for said projects. If you want to like follow them there, you can. Anyway, that's about it. My name is Cupmaster, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!